What up, QC crew? King Day is in the mother building.
Run it up was up. JBRISKO, not know when was up. Run that shit, we had all the show. Say that shit for your camera.
Warning. Everything said in this video and on this platform is strictly my opinion and all alleged. Here, we speak about hot topics on YouTube and other social media platforms for entertainment and conversational purposes only. Viewer discretion is advised. What to do? It is your homie King Day here in King's Corner, and I am back with another reaction video for you. Now look, a couple weeks, maybe about a month ago, this dude was going viral all over social media. He pretty much went on an unaliving spree. I believe he got his mama, his ex-girlfriend, and somebody else. His name was like Scoota something, Scoota something, I don't know. But he was unaliving people and keeping Facebook updated on everybody he was unaliving and who he was going for next. And then he got caught. Now, I can't really remember. It's been a lot that went on since this happened on the internet. I can't really remember if the police got him and unalived him or if he is in jail. I want to say the police got him and it was a pew out and he lost. Okay. But there is this YouTube channel. It just popped up today. Their YouTube channel name is Twisted Crimes. I will have it linked down in the comment section. Go check them out because I skipped through this video to see if it was, really good. And baby, it looked like they got all the details. They got all of the missing pieces I was looking for. So we're going to go ahead and get straight into it, all right? Look, I ain't going to hold you. I never do. If you with me like I with you, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share. We're going to get straight into this video. Let's get it. Let go.
15 reasons why I love you.
Oh, and this is just orange juice, okay? Let's get it.
1, I love you. 2, I love you. 3, I absolutely love you. 4, I love you for refilling my home with every flower filled with love.
This is the very tragic story of 3 beautiful ladies who were shot and killed by someone they trusted. 28-year-old JBRISKO Brice shot his mother, Tidamisha Scott, age 48. He shot his ex-girlfriend Cheryl Carter, age 31, and later shot and killed his blood cousin Scoota Brice, age 29, which some people think he was having an affair with.
Life is so beautiful.
Huh? A cousin? An affair with a cousin?
And what makes
no.
it so beautiful is when you look me in my eyes and you told me that you love me. And I lied and told you I accept that love.
He killed all this people within a time frame of 2 hours. He was said to have done this for either of 3 reasons. He was exposed to be a down low man, he was caught sleeping with his blood cousin, and maybe because of his mental state.
Oh, you didn't tell me all that. Ooh.
I got 5 on it, yeah.
Hello and welcome to Twisted Crimes. Subscribe and hit the like button for more stories.
Definitely
Bradenton,
twisted.
Florida is a charming coastal city located on the Gulf of Mexico that offers a unique blend of natural beauty, cultural attractions, and recreational activities. Bradenton is said to have a total crime rate that is 3% lower than the national average per 100,000 residents. JBRISKO Brice, age 28, is the center of this video. He studied at Savannah State University.
He love you too.
What's up? That's like Zoe. Brice like shit. Got to know that.
Zoe.
After school he didn't do much. He was said to be a poet, which most people felt like it was of him battling some demons in him.
My sadness grows as my trust fades away in the midnight dust. My love is enveloped, yearning for hope from the angels who dance freely in waters of the oceans when sunset sets. Morning dew turns into frozen dew due to the bees running out of honeydew. Butterflies becoming angry due to the decreasing of dragonflies. I adorn the ornament of life until life stings like a hornet. Now my madness sings like a hurricane. My heart and brain filled with trauma and pain. Life is heavy and heaven is scary. What goes up must comes down. I am not a shooting star, but many people played my love like a guitar, while others listened while smoking their cigars. Wanted to slit and slice their throats and drive them to the Atlantic Ocean on a speedboat and watch them sink until they meet the slaves who built this ruined but still existing world. Soul going through every season of pain, but in a week I can't sleep. Even with sleep aid, I'll accept a box of Band-Aids because life is temporary anyway.
Are y'all listening? Are y'all really listening? Because there was a couple of lines in there, right? His poetry was his outlet, okay? Obviously. Obviously, he used poetry to help him maybe figure out, organize, express his feelings. His poetry is dark. And I'm feeling like if anyone around him is listening to his poetry, or if he is reciting his poetry to his family members or friends and, you know, close loved ones, I think it was an expression of emotion, but also a cry for help. Y'all let me know what y'all think, because it's dark. His poetry is very dark. I wrote some poetry in the past. Nothing like this. Nothing like this. I just really wonder what made him so dark. And he might have been like this for a long time, but I don't believe, now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't believe anyone is born dark. I feel like things happen, go through some things, experience some things, see some things, and shit turns. But let's let him finish.
Javante dated different people and he had some children from those relationships.
Real since day one, to the point I ain't never got to say nothing. That's why I call you my first lady. 10 years on the road, I know.
He was said to have been a sort of violent person because he had been arrested in the past for domestic violence, specifically strangulation. His mother, Tidamisha Scott, age 48, was doing the best she could do for his loving son even when she realized he has some issues upstairs. At a point she moved into a hotel so she could be alone because Javante was getting out of hand.
Yeah. On the pit, brother, though. You heard me? Yeah, on the pit, brother. Yeah.
On the other hand, Javante was dating someone by the name of Cheryl Carter, age 31. She was a very lovely person.
Because of Lambo, known to keep the better on commando.
Got to hear from her, ain't even fuck. Nothing on me from sex.
She had kids she loved a lot. She cared for Javante, but sometimes, she too could not handle him because of his domestic abuse and other things, so she had to let go. The last important person in this story is Scoota Brice, age 29, who was the cousin of Javante. She was also the person why some people claim Javante did what he did. Now getting into the actual story, Javante was said to have been doing some weird things because he had been off his medications.
I asked the Lord to remove me, rebuild me, reaccept me. But the Lord told me he had to have a conversation with the devil before approval. So what do you think I look like to society? Society laugh at me. Society joke about me. So when I walk this earth, I'm laughed at. Laughed at from the deaf, from the blind, from the weak and the broken. So when you look at me, just please accept me for who I am. Because if you cannot
What
accept
happened
me,
here?
what's life?
You guys see this? I wonder what happened here. Dang. And not to excuse any of his behavior or anything like that. It's just like, people need help. We need help. He took 3 women's lives. He was on some sort of medication, but not taking it. Abusive, just evil.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Just love me.
Javante started posting some weird stuffs on social media. He started by saying, "I maybe broken hundreds of women hearts, but I'll never break y'all hearts. I love you so much. Both y'all first words were dada. Then he posted another one saying, "The only relationship I know I'll never lose is with the Lord." Next he posted this about his cousin. "I love you bae Scoota Brice, see you in hell." Referring to his ex-girlfriend, he said this, "Pig, I love you but you had to go." After posting all this, Javante started what would end up becoming a killing spree. He drove to an apartment where his sister and one of his ex-girlfriends stayed. When he saw her, he looked at the ex-girlfriend and said, "I have to kill you." Somehow the sister was able to talk him down and talk him out of him shooting this ex-girlfriend. After that he drove to a Motel 6 in Bradenton where his mother, his 2 young sisters and the mother's boyfriend were staying. That was the place his mother was staying because they had to give him space due to his mental state. He walked into that hotel room, looked at his mother and said, "I'm sorry." She asked, "What did you do?" And he shot her 3 times in front of the boyfriend and these 2 innocent young juveniles. After that he drove to a house in Palmetto where one of his cousins, Scoota, was at a cookout. Upon sighting Javante, she tried to get into her car but he shot her and she was pronounced dead an hour later. Javante then drove to a home in Bradenton where one of his ex-girlfriend, Cheryl Carter, lived with her new partner. He shot and killed her right there and then. So he planned on driving to Georgia to kill another ex-girlfriend, but at the time the police had issued a be on the lookout bulletin for Javante's car. When police pulled Javante over at about 1:30 a.m. in Hamilton County, Javante got out of the car and started firing at officers. The officers returned fire, killing him on scene.
Thank you for joining us tonight. 3 women were murdered in a shooting spree in Manatee County.
Oh my God. So he did this in front of children, other people, men were there. So, not trying to put blame on anybody. I'm trying to see how to word this nicely, or correctly, rather, how to word it correctly. Let me see. A man comes in, I don't care if it's a stranger, the person's son, baby daddy, brother, cousin. A man comes in and shoots someone in your life who you love. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm probably going to be gone too. That's just me. If I'm a man, a dude come in shooting. He has a target. He come in shooting. I'm going to try to knock him down. I'm going to try to knock the gun out of him. I'm going to try to something like, did anyone else get injured in the process? Did anyone try to fight the dude? Did anyone, did they just, I know, and hey, I've never been in this situation, so I don't know what it's like. Somebody could totally be shocked, like, what the hell just happened? Like, I can't believe this happened before my eyes. So that's why I say I'm not trying to, blame the other person or anything like that, but there's so many witnesses. I don't expect kids to do anything. I expect kids to probably be a little scared, a little shocked, something like that. But if there were other adults around, everybody was just shocked. Everybody was, I don't know. We don't know how it went all the way down, but I'm just trying to see, if my wife's ex come up in the building, pew, pew, pew a couple of times, and I'm right there, not around the corner, not outside, not didn't know what happened, not gone, I'm in the house, me and Bae are going to gain wings together because I'm trying to tackle. I'm trying to find something to knock you out. If I ain't got my thing on me, I'm trying to go get it. You know what I'm saying? He unalived her in front of her new partner. It's crazy.
And the man responsible killed in a shootout with deputies near the Florida-Georgia line. The shootings happened in 3 different locations in Palmetto, Bradenton, and outside city limits in Manatee County.
News Channel 8's Marilyn Parker joining us live tonight in Manatee County with an update on the story. Marilyn.
Well, this is where the shooting spree started, and right before that, there were concerning posts on Facebook from Scoota Brice's account, and investigators say it's going to be an important part of figuring out the motive.
Disturbing social media posts from the man deputies accused of killing his mother, cousin, and another woman Monday night. The sheriff says what 28-year-old Scoota Brice put on Facebook will be important in their investigation. At 8:53, he posted love. Then shortly after 9, deputies say he shot and killed his mother, Tatimaisha Scott, at a Motel 6. At 9:36, Brice posts, "I love you, bae," tagged his cousin, then said, "See you in expletive." 4 minutes later, deputies were called to a shooting in Palmetto where they found Brice's cousin, Scoota Brice, shot in an SUV. She later died. Kimberly Welcome Williams with the Hope Family Services says these posts are all red flags and should alert people everywhere.
Don't stay quiet. Speak up. Reach out. Help your friends and family.
Had a history of domestic violence.
Javante Brice died later that day in a shootout with deputies. But could the killing spree have been stopped? Well, tonight we are looking into Brice's background. News Channel 8's Marilyn Parker joining us live from Manatee County with the story. And Marilyn, you've learned a little bit more about this man.
Yes, Javante Brice had quite a few run-ins with law enforcement, and we're seeing a pattern in those court documents, but the question remains, could something have been done to prevent Monday night's tragic shootings?
The father of 12 did something similar in 2021. According to this protection order, he posted on Facebook, "I love my babies. A lot of people don't know what I've been through or going through, but it's the last straw." Then it says he shot himself. He was Baker acted. Attorney Jennifer Strove points out the protection order expired in 2023.
It's hard to say if that risk protection order would have actually helped in this situation. Unfortunately, there are not a lot of long-term resources for someone for mental health help.
Danielle Wondrak is the program manager at Blue Butterfly Family Grief Center. We spoke with her knowing there are children and families impacted by this tragedy.
It's okay to remember the good times we had with that person, and it's still okay to be mad at them for the bad choice that they made. And over time, we have to use that as an example of, this isn't behavior that we want to use again.
This is where the motive started coming into play. A lot of people said he was sleeping with his cousin, who later discovered him to be gay.
Huh?
It was why he referred to her as bae in the social media post. They believed it was obvious in some of his social media posts.
Oh, you didn't tell me all that. Ooh. I got 5 on.
Y'all know what? Yeah. This creator, whoever is the creator of Twisted Crimes, he showed the "see you later, bae" so many times and tagged the cousin, and it literally, when he said it, just clicked. "See you later, bae," and tagged his cousin. I'm thinking, I don't know why my brain went to "see you later, bae" as the ex-girlfriend. So, allegedly, he's sleeping with his cousin, which is a girl, who later finds out or discovers that he is a homosexual. So he just, ooh.
He can be seen messing around with some studs and some men. A comment on his page reads, "Who is the stud in the picture with him? He really wasn't into women," and his page clearly shows that. Another post on his page reads, "Sad to say, but this happens a lot. Most of these men that are down low don't want to live in their truth but still want to live double lives. It's crazy, and how can you get mad at someone else because of what you prefer?" Some also said it was because he was off his medication. That was why he kept posting weird poems on social media. This one talked about him mentally sick and also being gay. It reads, "You were mentally sick. I seen a lot of people say it was because they found out you were gay. That's your choice, but the extent you went shows it's more than that. Pure evilness." Police stated this in the briefing. "We don't know what set this man off. We don't know why he chose to kill his loved ones. We may never know, but we're going to continue to investigate."
So we believe initially that this all started sometime before 9 o'clock when Mr. Brice traveled to the Palmetto Trace apartments in Palmetto, in the city of Palmetto. Inside one of those apartments was his sister and a mother of one of the many children that Mr. Brice has. When he walked into the apartment, he looked at the ex-girlfriend and said, "I have to kill you." Somehow the sister was able to talk him down and talk him out of him shooting this ex-girlfriend. She later told investigators that he was acting very strange, not really sure what was going on with him. At 9:17 p.m. we know that he traveled to the Motel 6. in East Bradenton. Inside one of those rooms was his mother, his mother's boyfriend, and 2 young juvenile sisters. He walked into that hotel room, looked at the mother and said, "I'm sorry." She asked, "What did you do?" And he shoots her 3 times in front of the boyfriend and these 2 innocent young juveniles. He then travels into Palmetto to the 900 block of 26th Street East. One of his cousins was at a cookout at this residence. She's starting to get into her vehicle to leave. He then shoots her at that location. She later dies about an hour after this shooting at a local hospital. We then have him traveling into the city of Bradenton over the Green Bridge. And at roughly 10:04 p.m., he travels to a location in the city of Bradenton, the 4800 block of 51st Street East. This is a residence where another ex-girlfriend lives and her now new partner. So at this point, we now have 3 homicide scenes and also an ag assault scene at Palmetto Trace. Investigators are constantly getting information. We know right away that the suspect is Javante Brice. The family has been very cooperative. They tell us exactly what's going on. We find out that he possibly has another ex-girlfriend in the state of Georgia and that he is now traveling to that state to kill her. We put out a statewide BOLO. Luckily, sheriff deputies with the Hamilton County Sheriff's Office spots the vehicle that Mr. Brice is driving. They stop him. He immediately gets out of the car and starts firing upon them. They return fire, shooting and killing him there in Hamilton County. And that's where everything ends.
So many opinions, but we might not know for sure what could have triggered him into doing what he did. A GoFundMe was set up. Our sincere condolences to the friends and families of all the victims. It is so unfortunate. Some kids end up without their mother due to one person's actions. We wish them the best in life. May the souls of the departed continue to rest in peace. Please stay safe out there. See you guys in the next video.
That is crazy. See, I tried to piece kind of everything together myself. I was on different Facebook pages and other videos, and everybody kind of was just putting the same information together. I wasn't really getting anywhere. I never even knew anything about him sleeping with the cousin. Like I said, this was weeks ago, so I really kind of forgot about it a little bit. But when everything was going on, I spent a day or so, trying to research it and see what was going on. And I'm just like, huh? I was so confused. Again, y'all, the link is down in the comment section. If you guys like to watch or find out the backgrounds of these crazy stories that go viral on social media, go check out Twisted Crimes YouTube page and subscribe. He did a really great job, in my opinion, on this video. I'm definitely going to check out others. If you guys like my reactions to these type of videos, also, I think I'm going to add a couple of these to the lineup. All right. That was a lot. That was a lot for me. I need to go woosah. I need to go meditate or something like that. I don't know. I need to go do something because that was a little bit too much for me. But if you like videos like this and you want to see more is to come. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, because right now, King Day is out. Peace. The motherfucking building.
Run it up, was up. JBRISKO, not know when was up. Run that shit, we had all the show. Say that shit for your camera.